said many times, securing Old Villa.
Yeah, for sure. And as they're trying to push themselves through from Dragon House, the complete G2 team stacked up. Concussions being sent out to NJR, who's had an incredible tournament so far.
Hangs on for dear life inside the site, dancing either way. Bullied by a shield. The C4 gets the kill onto Alamau. Uno round at the back. The 2 versus 1. NJR. You talked about his importance as a player. He cannot make it count in round 1.
They're looking to get that very first again. And sometimes it goes away from them. Before they started this, it was only a +9.
Alamau on the quick breakthrough, but he's instantly broken back. Nape with the kill on the cover. They're trying to get the blitz close, but it's a shot from Bolo. And Uno, at least with that glass rifle, stop some of it, but we find ourselves in an awkward pause. There's players inside the site itself from both teams. They've got the kit there, but they want to cement this. One more kill from Benja tucked over. There goes Virtue. NJR at least gets the trade out of 2 versus 2 with our first attempted plant. But at this point, it's because everybody has died so early. Canadian, the solid, too late to activate and stop it, but they do get the pinch onto Benja. 2 versus 1. 2 over the top. They've gone to decide to go for the straight fight. The Glaz is a very terrifying opponent to hit on range. They're dancing, but they find it. DarkZero.
Smoke canisters though, so push is definitely coming to shove. Flashbangs coming in, the EMPs as well. There's 10 seconds on the clock. When are they starting to move through? It's just flashbangs right now, as Doki will find the very first.
There's the swing. Canadian's doing his best. The Doki goes down. They flooded in before they're knocked right out by the jam built by G2. A 1 versus nobody Virtue. Underneath Alamau and pressure in front of Alamau, but a bit of a missed moment there. They weren't entirely locked down. He's looking for a second. Finally finds it. Alamau. 2 stories. 3 stories. He's hitting them every single distance and direction from within about a 5-foot space. And what an execution of an execution here, including the take onto the Jackal. NJR gets one before getting a fate handed to him. They look a little bit nervous here, DarkZero.
We have a player sitting in the corner there, Uno on the Tubarão. As soon as Canadian doesn't check this and just goes for a blind plant, it could be the end of that plant even going down altogether as Virtue opens up.
The first kill has gone away from them here, and that just ramps it up even more. Doki on the hop out rotate, jump down the side, find ahead of Bolo, threw himself off the building to get that kill, and now everything is starting to fall away. Doki, a super from the man himself. Canadian still in this ball, but the impossible wall of Scotland. It's the punishment on the swing shotgun player, but they cannot go in themselves because all the angles are there. NJR gets 1, gets 2. A drive as Benja at least finds a single for G2, but NJR's wrested a huge bit of control. G2, they're rotating underneath Doki on the main stairs. Might be in the side of Benja and a thorn that the Lion doesn't quite predict. Bolo, he's either side, but NJR screaming. Canadian themselves gets it. Doki gets the kick before it's confirmed. NJR has to ace this round, but he can't find it. G2. A great fight, and even if it was a 5-7, you would compliment them. That one, there's also a bulletproof. They know what take they're trying to stop.
Yeah, definitely so, and as Doki's now forced back in the bonfire while being on fire and being shot out through the window, it's NJR that goes down. Instead, Doki not able to get the kill.
They've dropped in the Vault hatch. Right behind them, hit gold. They said Nape was the stopping point for that position, and he was in tile. He removed Uno. Gets the plant locked in. He's going to find a flawless.
Should be a DarkZero round. They have complete control of the site. They have complete control of the top floor as well. And even though there's a mid... Alamau dropped to Steph. That happens, you know.
Anything on the back of it, more of a nightmare this will become. Do you want to take this as a flat fight here? Canadian, no! There's 1, there's 2! Fucking believable, Benja! What a force he has been this tournament. A return to where he was. He's on the 3rd here. The C4 over for the 1. He can't quite get it. He's surrounded. He's able to get it. Swinging either side. pendulum of death bouncing back and forth amongst the grenades is finally stopped.
The Heartbreach gadgets won't help. The fire caught by the Syria laser gate. There's so much to do. There's so little control, and there's not enough time as they're eyeing up to go for a hot drop. Canadian walking in. They're hoping for the best. Will it be enough? That's a big question.
Here it goes, exploding across, but Benja gets his second for the round and shuts down Pamba before he can fully even let loose with the LMG. Canadian on the back of a long watch smoke. It is a technical 2 versus 2. As Uno's hit the ground, but Alamau, he's hit the roof. He sees the player, and the player's his.